the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to the flat here for Johnson. Gets through and now an opening. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Come on. Dragon 60. 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Steelers at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. They're hitting their stride of late, winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second and 10.
Buffalo 8, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. You look at this Baltimore defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they should.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
70 Rangers, 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 7 Pirates, Mustang 19.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
First down. 18, Pioneer.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Viking 8, Warriors 17. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 fight.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10
Let's
at
go.
the 34-yard line.
Throwing. Love. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. He's into space past the 25. And finally wrestled down at the 11.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 12.
And now Love going to change things up. On second and 12, Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
He's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Here's second and 10.
79 Broncos. Come on, come on. Set.
They'll set up a throw. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
Rig
line.
alert, rig alert. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here. In this first quarter. Back to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on fourth down.
70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
They'll drop the throw. He'll get this into the hands of Price. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. And it gives him a nice pickup.
Brings up second and a yard at the 15-yard line.
Second and 1. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is third and a yard.
There you go, Jack. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on third and a yard. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the set. Come on, set. Hawks, Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's caught. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
Cup 19.
Brings up
Cup
3rd
19.
and 3.
Cougar 19. Hey.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he appears to be about 2 feet short of 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
70 Timberwolves.
Here we go with Johnson. And this time he is in. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Still fighting for more. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win. So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Christian Watson with career touchdown number 60. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready?
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
6-yard line.
Come on, set. Bronco 80.
They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Price. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Ready, ready.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hop, 70, hop, 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They're going to look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Ready.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
This 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Cut.
Love, they go play action now. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Love looking to throw it. A quick hitter complete. It's Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Blue striker. Ready, ready. Blue 32. Beetle blue. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Well, they picked up the 1st down, but I'm just going to say I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
And it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Ready, ready.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Field black. 52 blue. Set cut.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 33 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw here. Out to the flat here for Johnson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Ready.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Price.
Hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry!
and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check out.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Come on, come on. 19 tight. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Lions. Go.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Cup 19, 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Chop 60, chop 60.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready, ready.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Ready, ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready, ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now back to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing. Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Let's go. Blue striker. Yellow.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now. Set cut.
Up the middle they go. Ball. And he's able to bring to one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready?
Play action this time with Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
38. Shot. 17. Cut.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Striker. 3. Here we go. Pitch ready.
Glove. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Watson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Black. 95. Ready.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want to get the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Cougar 19.
At the 50-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Come on, set. Gotta be live.
He'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards.
Check. Go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
60 Bison. Go.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Running left, here's Mitchell. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Set, ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this third and long.
Red, cycle. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Now Love. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 red.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready, ready.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
ready.
at the 36-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Set.
Love now.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Yards to go.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Hut, hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. On fourth down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down the middle. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skim through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
A bullet thrown, but incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Love. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now a handoff as they run left side. They find some open field here. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A handoff as they run the counter play. But he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 53 yards. They go play action here on 1st down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
Looking to throw. Baldwin looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Let's go, 19 Tiger. tight. 19 tight. 18 rattle. 18 rattle. Come 19. Come 19.
Back to throw again. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Lions.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
He'll try and do this himself. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Ready. Black, 95, 6, Mega.
Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Love throwing for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Ravens 40, Steelers 25. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Throwing to start the drive. Baldwin. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Steelers get a bit closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. And that one is caught. So they convert here and don't look now, but this one's back to a one-score game. And hold the phone now. This game isn't over yet.
Not at all. Now, get the football back. That's the first thing. However you do it, get the ball back and then manipulate the clock with your offense because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all three timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Fight 60. Down. Ready.
They run over center with Mitchell. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Red, yellow, 10 black. You, yellow. Black ultra. Ready?
Now Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
33, yellow. Set.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. He's to the 15. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Luke now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
47. Steelers 33.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
60 back. Here we go, Shaq. 19 lock, track 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Baldwin. They'll get this into the hands of Price. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Operating from the gun. Baldwin. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
He's going to let it fly. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
On the double. Come on, set. Black 40. Smash, smash. Set.
Love looking to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will